Howdy Embers and welcome back to the corner. My name is Heron and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD Hero Mode. In the last episode, we came back down to Faron Woods and we started scaling the big tree. Okay, that was just impressive, Mr. Bokoblin. Alrighty, so I think we're going to start off with getting that goddess cube right there. Easiest way of doing that is, doing that. See? Totally planned. Now we're back up here. Teleporting magic. Alright, now what we want to do, got ourselves a lovely horde of bokoblins we gotta fight our way through. This one's blue! And I can't move. This is... This is just sad. Sorry, I haven't recorded Skyward Sword in a little bit. We're gonna blame it on that.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Okay, let's try this again. Round 3. I bumped the mic. Bye-bye. Good, he didn't drop anything. Alright, come on. Ooh, Amber Relic. Alright, that's the end of that. And let's keep moving. Alright, below us should be... another thing. I don't know if we can get that right now, though. As much as I want the monster claws, I don't really care about them at this current moment. Now, if I remember correctly, yes, it's right here. Okay, so we want to try to angle this, and perfect. Got ourselves another goddess cube. Yeah, there's quite a few up on this tree, so... Speaking of which, hey Gygus, let's go ahead and fix those counters. This one was number 15. And while we're down here, actually, I want to go back to this section of the woods over here. Why, you may ask? Well, we haven't been back here since we had bombs, and there is a bombable wall around here somewhere. Should be down here. There it is. Why is this important, you may ask? Well, kind of don't want to miss that. And this will bring us up to 11. Nice and awesome. And it will give us full health, too. Sweet. Now, before we do anything, I think I'm just going to warp back to where I was. So I will see you all in just a second.
5 minutes later.
And we're right back where we started. Yay! Well, close. So, counters are updated. Lots of goddess cubes were gotten. All the good stuff. Let's finally keep scaling this tree. I think we'll skip all of these guys. No, we can't. Hey, look, Monster Claw. Sweet. I want to get that. Come on. Come on, I see you. Come on. There we go. Yeah. So, after you've been away for a little bit, the blue bokoblins will start spawning. They're just a harder version of the regular bokoblins. I believe they're actually, they might be the captains. But it appears we have finally made it to the top. We've reached the top of the tree. From this vantage point, you have a good view of the woods. Perhaps you will see an area you haven't explored. Master, look up there. I've confirmed the discovery of a new kiwi. Analysis indicates a 90% chance that the sounds we have been hearing were the loud snores of this kiwi. Kiwi. I haven't had kiwi in ages. Anyway, what you're going to do here is you're just going to pull out your slingshot and hit him. Kiwi! Yerble. Who's it I'm napping? Was it? Say, you got a familiar face. Have you and I met before, Quirk? Nah. Huh? Maybe so, maybe so. This must be what folks call deja vu, Quirk. Creepy. But forget all that nonsense and tell me, Quirk, what business does a real live human have in these woods? The flame. You're questing for a flame to enhance your sword, Quirk, so that you can find someone important to you, eh? How about that? A human who can see me and seeks a great flame, Quirk. Listen, do you promise not to breathe a word of what I'm about to tell you to another soul? I'm serious. Quirk, I promise. All right, I'll tell you, but remember, it's a secret to everybody. The flame that you seek is most likely Furor's flame. Yes, Furor's flame. That story begins very long ago, when the goddess was still with us, Quirk. The goddess gave the flame to the water dragon, a great spirit that presides over Faron Woods. The way I hear it is she left the flame in care of the water dragon, so that one day the mighty dragon could pass it on to the one from the sky. You see, Queek, I've got a hunch that goddess was talking about you, lad. Well, that settles it. You must seek out the mighty water dragon. Her lair is deep in a lake in the south of these woods, Quirk. She watches over the flame there. There's a problem, though. The gate that leads to that lake is sealed shut to those judged unworthy. But don't worry, Quirk. I'll let you in on a trick to opening the gate. To open the gate, you have to channel the power of the goddess into the symbol carved into its doors, Quirk. Oh, but it isn't so simple. The symbol is incomplete. To unlock the gates, you must make the symbol whole. The only way you'll know what the completed symbol should look like is to first find the same completed symbol somewhere else in these woods. The gate is down in the south, so it's likely that there's a matching symbol somewhere up north. Try searching this X, Quee. Alrighty. Is all this seeping into your head, lad? Do you know where you must go to fight the Seek? Then I wish you safe travels, lad. Oh, wait up! I forgot to mention this earlier, but it's important. Her Excellence, the Water Dragon, is very persnickety about manners, so watch yours. I've heard stories of folks who caught her in a fussy mood. They ended up as mid-morning snacks, Quirk. They probably taste like old cave moss, but I'm not in a hurry to become royal meal. So don't let her know I told you about Furor's flame, okay? And remember, when you're in her hall, you better be on your best behavior and a gracious guest. Be a gracious guest. I'll be here napping if you need some of my elder wisdom. See you around, Quirk. All right. Well, we know where we're going. And that would be... we need to head back to the viewing platform. Viewing platform is hanging out right over here. And you can actually see the pedestal that we need to hit. Now, for those of you educated and older Zelda fans, you might just know this is Furor's symbol. It's right here. This is what we need. So the part that we have to draw is going to be this little dot right here. Plain and simple. So, now where is the gate that they mentioned? It's hanging out next to those waterfalls, which is right over here. By the way, yeah, this goddess cube that we got right here, it is sequence breaking because we don't have the item that hooks onto that target right there. But we will be getting that one shortly. It won't be the next item we get, but we'll actually get it from our next Silent Realm, which is pretty sweet. I think we'll just go ahead and do it this way. Upsy-gozy. Alrighty. And we arrive back at the gates. Now, What are they talking about with the power of the goddess? Well, Skyward Strike. With Skyward Strike, and we can actually draw using the power of the goddess. This is used in things called goddess walls, which will give you a bunch of different things. And I just have not... oh, it didn't like that. Hang on. Let's try that again. I guess a little overhang of a circle doesn't count. Let's try this. Yeah, there you go. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to give the impression of a circle. But yeah, there's a cutscene with Gorko that will give you access to Goddess Walls. I believe you can just pop on over right now and you can do it. But it's not something super important. It really just gives you access to a couple of things. I might be wrong about that. In fact, now that I think about it, you may get a heart piece from doing that for him. I don't know. I'll look back at that and we'll take a look at it in the next episode or sometime later. Sorry about that. Anyways, Master Heron, you should be aware that I've calculated an 80% probability that a sacred flame lies beyond this lake. Sorry if I turned you into Yerbil. Alrighty. Welp. We are given a water gift. There's a bunch of water around us. It's only fair that we dive. Welcome to Lake Floria, the second area of the Farron province. Alrighty, and now that we have our dragon scale, we will be able to swim. This is where we would get goddess plumes naturally. So they are items that pop around a little bit later in the game, but this is where you're going to find most of them. And now we meet another old species, a jellyf. Ah, another human. Okay, I just have to avoid eye contact and back away slowly. There are some secrets that we want to pay attention to, but he is actually going to lead us where we need to go, which is pretty awesome. Also, he can spin jump like that. Quit following me, pest. If you don't move along, I'll be forced to tell Her Excellence the Water Dragon about your little incursion. Haha! Didn't see that coming, did you? Yep, there's no way you're going to be able to follow me now. So what now? Are you going to cry? If you think you can make it through, just go ahead and try. All you gotta do... Hang on. Let's go get some air first. Let's try this again. Down. Booyah. Yep, you just gotta spin into it. Yeah, how is that even possible? I've never seen a human pull off a spin like that. Wait. That's a water dragon scaled. Does that make you the emissary of the goddess, like the water dragon said? Hey, I've got an idea. Maybe you can help Her Excellence. What's wrong? Yeah, about that. It happened really recently. This weirdo came out in here with a gang of monsters and went right after Her Excellence. My lady, the water dragon, is a fierce fighter, and boy, did she gobble up most of those monsters in the first few seconds. Thing is, there were just so many of them. While she was distracted, the weirdo leading all those creatures managed to wound her. She's healing up now, but she says we don't have enough special water for her to make a full recovery. So could you please go talk with Her Excellence and see if you can help her out? I'll even take you to her. Follow me. And that is what I meant by him leading us. Now, just make sure you're watching your air meter. And in these big areas, we are paying attention to a couple of things. There's a lot of walls we can explode here. We're just going to treat it like we did back in the linear mining facility. The only difference is we're using ourselves as the Gust Bellows. Yep, so lock on. And then you can hit him like that. What we want to do is we want to kind of line up for a couple of these. This is one of them. And we'll see if we can get this one. Come on. Well, I guess we can just do this one, actually. That'll be fun. Eep! Don't eat me. Your Excellence? Me, the Water Dragon? No. Are you looking for excellence? You possess one of your scales. Water Dragon lives just a little up ahead. It's a secret to everybody. So yeah, there's a couple of collectibles that we can get in here. I don't think there's a heart piece or anything like that, but it can be a little bit fun to get these. And in the center here, you do have a silver rupee, so it doesn't hurt to pick that up. Booyah. Alrighty, where to go next? Well, I think we'll go ahead and get these red rupees here. You do want to keep an eye on your health, too, because it's very easy to hurt yourself with all of these explosive fish. So we'll pay attention to that for sure. But I think the last one we've got to hit here is this guy. Perfect. It's exactly where we want to go. So let's keep moving. Oh, now that's using your noodle. Her excellence is just up ahead. Over this way. Alrighty. Fill up on water. And let's keep it going. Now, what we're actually going to do... Oh, I guess it's not here just yet. There is another collectible we want to get here, but I think it's over here. So we'll just go ahead and... He's going to make fun of us for not jumping correctly. So we'll just go ahead and try again. Nope, I'm trying to do this way too far away from it. Okay. Let's try again. There we go. Nice big old spin jump. Wow, perfect jump. I'll cut you amazing, but I think we both know it's the Water Dragon scale that made that little stunt possible. Fair enough. Maybe I'll impress you one day. Alright, now there is a bird statue here that we want to do, so what we'll go ahead and do as he goes through that crack is we will go ahead and save the Lake Floria statue. And we'll go on up here, get ourselves a lovely chest, and you can see that there's a goddess cube hanging out back there, so we'll need to go ahead and get that as well. Hey, check that out. Got ourselves another goddess plume. Booyah. How do we get to the goddess cube? Well, very, very easily. Hop, skip, and a jump. Go away, choo-choo. Goddess cube. Numero 16. Alrighty. Let's keep on going. And I think, actually, we'll just go ahead and dive. I think it might be a little faster. Up we go. Is there anything else here? I don't believe so. Down we go. Got ourselves some sticky bombs. Like we encountered with the, in the woods originally. But this is our last little place. We gotta do this. For now. Because it's mini boss time? Yikes! Oh, they're back. That's one of the fish that Weirdo brought in here and used to attack our excellence. Watch out, they're mean as they come. Alrighty. What do we need to do for this guy? Well, X marks the spot. So, we see him. We dive into their head. And suddenly they're chilling down there. Now he's dizzy. So, what do we do instead? Well, we gotta make him charge into something else. But yeah, these guys hurt. So try not to get hit by them. And you kill them by just running into them again. Wow, the goddess sure knows how to pick them. You did great. Thank you. So let's go ahead and head on to meeting the goddess. The goddess, sorry, the water dragon. At last, we're here. Her Excellence, the water dragon, is just up ahead. Hang on just a second. Yep, his head is the key. That has gotta be painful. Or at least a little sore. Jelly, please come in. And in we go. Ah, you there, human. You have intruded my home, and a sacred place few are permitted to enter. This is no place for one such as you, and yet here you stand. You will explain how you got here quickly. Water Dragon? I am. Those with manners address me as Farron, Warden of the Woods. I was appointed by the goddess herself. Though my current stature is less than, well, intimidating, shall we say, know that you stand in the presence of a loyal servant to the goddess. I say, that's one of my scales you have there. A sacred gift such as that can only be carried by the goddess's chosen hero. But could you really be him? This raises questions. Even with that scale in your possession, finding my hall is no easy task. How did you find me? Ah, yes. That cackling old hermit Kikwi told you where I lived, didn't he? Honestly, I can't remember how many times I've told that scruffy thing to keep his mouth shut. That's the last straw. Next time I see him, he's dinner. Oh, but I digress. You've come here seeking a sacred flame, have you? Of course. I knew it. But I'll be straight with you. A shrimpy boy like you hardly looks the part of the goddess's chosen hero. There's no doubt, at least. There's no doubt about it. A test is in order to prove you're everything you say you are. Shortly before your arrival, I was attacked by a pompous creature calling himself Girahim. I stood against the self-proclaimed demon lord, but I was wounded in the encounter. The wounds he's given me are stubborn things. I've been forced to recuperate in the basin of sacred water. Unfortunately, the healing properties of the sacred water have diminished, and I am now in need of another dose to freshen up my healing bath. Bring me the container of fresh sacred water that I require. Do me this favor, and I'll gladly show you where to find the sacred flame you desire. What say you? You got it. I am analyzing the water remaining in this basin. Excellent. I can now help you douse for the water type you are searching for. Master, you have wisely elected to carry an empty bottle. Use it to carry the water you seek. If you continue down this way, you will find an exit back to the woods. Excellent. Now run along. One does not keep a dragon waiting. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, hang on. I'm just trying to check things. Yep, I was correct. So, what we actually want to do first is we'll go ahead and spin jump up here. Because there is a chest. Lots of chests. Very, very easy to miss. In fact, there's even another one over there. We got another silver rupee! Alrighty. Now we'll go ahead and go to the next one. And up we go. Pop on over here. Boom. A monster horn! Definitely need more of those. We don't seem to get those very often. Alrighty. But with that, that's the last thing we need to get in here. For now, I believe. So, we'll go ahead and head on out the exit that she told us about, which is hanging out right here. Now, where is this going to put us back in Farum Woods? It's not. Welcome to the next temple. It's hanging out right behind that waterfall. So we'll go ahead and save here. Now, remember that sequence-breaking goddess cube that I got at the end of the last episode? Well, the item we needed to get that, the traditional way, we need to get another goddess cube that is hanging up there. So, we'll have to remember that one for later. But, on the other hand, we'll go ahead and traverse over here. Master, I have information to report. By my estimates, you are currently situated in the southwest area of Farum Woods. Please confirm your location with your map. Yep, one big old loop. And now we have a shortcut. Guess I can show you what you get for actually fighting these guys. Or I could die again. Wow. This is ridiculous how often I'm actually dying.
3 days later.
Okay, let's try this again. So, slash away his shield. Back up. He'll get angry at you. And then you just hit him with a bunch of barrages. You'll kill over. And you get nothing. Now, typically they drop about 20 rupees. Sometimes they don't, like you saw there. But this puts us back here. So, where do we need to go to get to the sacred water? Well, we'll go ahead and use this as a little bit of a shortcut. And we'll pop back over here. And we're going to go back to the Forest Temple area. Because this is where it would lead us eventually. And yes, we will have to go back in here. Very rarely will a... Fi is just saying that it's most likely in the temple. But yeah, we do have some upgraded enemies here. That you'll see. And some new people. Come on, trees. Let me pass through you. Thank you. Because we have the magma mitts from the Elden province, we've got a friend. Quartz. Oh, you're that guy. The guy I met in the volcano. You do some treasure hunting too? Yep. I called it. You got treasure hunt written all over your face. Did that big stone guy out there tip you off to loot too? Stone guy? Yeah, what do you say again? Strum a chord, most beautiful in a place within temple where the butterflies dance. So I get it, and I get let loose with some of the most gorgeous humming I've done in my entire life, and nothing happens. But seeing how far I've come, there's no chance I'm going to just give you up for the hunt for treasure just yet. Butterflies dance, wall, harp, strum, goddess wall. This is what I was talking about.
Whoa there, buddy. I bet you think you're going to run ahead and swipe all the treasure for yourself. But I'd say you're settling yourself for a big-time disappointment. Just because there's some weird design popped up on the wall doesn't mean you're any closer to finding the treasure, alright? I think you've been had by that boulder with legs. Stay here if you want. I'm going on ahead.
Of course he's talking about Gorko. But same rules apply as the Farron puzzle here. Basically, there's a couple of different things that you can get from the goddess walls. You can get rupees, you can get fairies. What I personally like to do is if you draw the Triforce, that is not the Triforce at all. Yeah, sometimes if it's just bad, you can get hearts. But yeah, you can get recovery hearts in hero mode, apparently still. Of course, we've learned how to do that with the heart medallion. Speaking of which, that is what the heart medal said in one of my previous episodes. It said that you can even get recovery hearts in hero mode if you have that medal equipped. Obviously, that kind of takes the whole challenge out of hero mode, which is why I will not be using recovery hearts from the things. But I decided to go ahead and just show those off. Anyway. Anyways, we've got a locked key over here, or a locked stuff and things over here. What we need to do is do some stuff like we did in the last temple. The last time we were here, actually, we need to be searching for a key. That key in question is, in fact, in a magma pit. But which one and where specifically? We're just going to have to find and look around a little bit. Nah, I'm kidding. It should be in one relatively close to around here somewhere. Relatively close to around here somewhere. Wow. That's a statement. Hey, look.
Just fantastic. I work like a weasel just to swipe a key from that monster, and then I have to go and lose it. I just can't remember which hole I hid it in. Aw, and here I thought the key would be my ticket to the life of luxury. I could have sworn I buried it right around here.
Yep. He's giving us the little incentive here. Actually, I wonder. I don't know if I can get in here. I can certainly try. Oh, look at that. You can. Yep. So we'll go up here. And if you remember from the Skyview Temple, we had a magma pit up here. And there is our key. So I did remember it correctly. Yay! Booyah! Now, if I can stop getting caught in cobwebs, that would be amazing. But now that we have the key, all we have to do is get closer to moving forward. And we've got green bokoblins. Arrows? What's that about? That's fine. You just go ahead and do this. Problem solved. Head on back to the center room. Got another one of these guys. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore you, because apparently I'm bad at everything. Alrighty, there's nothing else for us here, so we'll just go ahead and run around. And we'll get back to the center point here. Now, we don't want to get hit by arrows, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Now, while we have them stunned, we'll go ahead and grab our hook beetle. Or maybe not. Okay, this is just stupid. Let's try this again, shall we? Wait, come on. This is why you're gonna want that that speed upgrade, because it can be a real hassle to do it this way. And it would seem we can't do it the other way. Are you kidding me? And of course, it spawns me on this side. Thanks, game. Let's try this again. Alright. So I think we're just gonna hang out over here. We're just gonna kind of try to sneak away. Maybe we can time it so that way we get nice and close to him. And we can blow him up like that. Perfect. Now it's balancing time. Man, I almost made it all the way up. Across. I know my directions. Can we move, please? Ugh. Why do you have to get stuck on every little thing? Thank you. Ugh.
Yeesh, I dig some serious miles to get my paws on the treasure, and I found squat. Talk about bad luck. I think some no-good thief beat me to the goods. There's nothing here but water now. Who in the stinking world would come all this way for water? Nobody, that's who. I'm cutting my losses and heading home. See ya.
Well. There's the game giving you a bunch of hints on what is hanging out right over here. Now, do we have to fight Gear him again? No! We'll be fighting 3 Stalfos. At least I believe they're Stalfos. Yeah. So the easiest way to do this is just watch their directions, and you've got to watch all 3 of them, unfortunately, at the same time, which can get a little difficult. But all you got to do is make sure you're timing this correctly and watching out for red eyes. That's really all you're looking for. I don't even... Oh, he attacked me through that. Alrighty. Time for round 2. Actually, we didn't have bombs last time we fought these guys. So, I think I'm just going to do that. Yep. Very quick way you can fight these guys. Get a lot of hits on them. Just by using bombs. As long as you keep them spinning, you're chilling. Just make sure you don't get hit by the bombs yourself. Okay, round 3. Try to get 2 shots in, backflip away. It's whatever one's in front. It's going to be the easiest way of handling this. Yep, you just got to be patient with this one. It's really all you need to concern yourself with. Just being nice and patient. Come on. All right, that's 1. Now we can just focus on 1, 2, 3. That's 2 down. And now we're just back to the mini boss of this dungeon. Okay. Ah. Jeez. I promise it's not that hard. I'm just, I guess, a little out of practice with this game for some reason. Let's try this again, shall we? Now we can go through here. Try this again. I don't know what you mean. Sacred water is nearby. Where is the sacred water in question? It's hanging out right over here. Look, there's fairies to prove it. Definitely gonna grab some of you guys. Now, where is it exactly? Seems to be from this exact spot. You got some sacred water. "95% probability that the water here is identical to the water within the water dragon's basin. Yay! And now we warp back magically. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not going to chance anything. So, to the sky. Back to the Florio waterfall we go. Whee! Sorry for that awkward cut. I cut it just a bit too short. Now, if you're wondering, there's some stuff you can get down there, like rupees and whatnot. Actually, do we have any fear on grasshoppers? I don't think we do. Hey, look, a new bug. Sweet. We'll go ahead and throw on our beetle here. Now we have the sacred water. Apparently we're going to fail miserably at spin jumping. Yes, you look at that. Just look at that color. There's no doubt this is the water I need. Quickly, boy. Pour it into my basin. Exquisite. I can feel its energy surging through me. Behold the full majesty of Farron, water dragon and guardian of these lands. I stand tall, healed, and whole once again. Human, you have done well to bring me the sacred water I asked for. I now see it was no coincidence that you completed the goddess's trial and obtained a water dragon scale. In turn, I will grant you the favor you have asked of me and will lead you to the sacred flame of my land. Come. Now, behold! Forcibly clearing the waterfall. Pretty sweet. Go. The sacred flame you seek lies within this place. While the waterfall has barred entrance to this place for many years, monsters have still found a way in, and inside they flourish. Ah, but you are the goddess's chosen hero. Swatting a few monsters will be no trouble for you. I imagine you and I will cross paths once again. Until then, do not lower your guard. Farewell, boy. And off we go. Go ahead and spin jump our way up. And here it is, the entrance to the next temple. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it for this episode. But in the next one, we will be entering the Ancient Cistern. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Go ahead and check out our other content. We've still got a bunch of other series going on right now, and hopefully you're enjoying them all. But yeah, once again, hope you all have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.